Well, there it is. Hello. There's been an update for Shadowlands for those interested in the World of Warcraft expansion coming out. Well, not coming out just yet, at least, because it's been delayed, according to this. I'm going to read the article and we'll make of it what we will. So they say, to the WoW community, I wanted to let you know that we're delaying the release of Shadowlands to later this year, and while we're still in the progress of determining the right new date to launch, we felt it was important to let you know about this change in plans as soon as we could. This was an incredibly difficult decision for the team, as we're eager to get the expansion into your hands as you are to play it, but ultimately we feel it is the right decision for the game and for our players. Over the past several months of testing, we've made significant progress iterating on and polishing the core features and gameplay of Shadowlands. We're at a point where the zones, the campaign, the level up, questing experience, and the story we have to tell are essentially ready to share. We're excited by the covenants at the heart of the expansion, and it's been a thrill to see Torghast take shape into a fun new kind of WoW experience, thanks in no small part to your input. However, there's a but. As everything started coming together and we've been listening in to and building upon your feedback, it's become clear we need a little more time for additional polish and to balance and iterate on some interlocking pieces, particularly those related to the endgame. Shadowlands is one of the most intricate expansions we've yet created, and we've made great progress. The challenge of tuning the endgame was compounded by the team having to work from home. Blizzard has a commitment to quality. We believe, well, just look at Warcraft 3 Reforged. But at least maybe they learn from that experience. We believe Shadowlands will be something special, and we've heard from many of you who feel the same. We need this extra time to ensure that Shadowlands lives up to its potential. In the meantime, we're excited to announce that beginning October 13th, we'll be releasing the Shadowlands pre-patch, which lays a lot of the groundwork for the expansion and includes our revamped character leveling, new player experience on Exile's Reach, and a host of new character customization options. And once we get closer to Shadowlands release, you'll be called upon to defend Azeroth against the resurgence of the Scourge during our pre-launch event. Okay. So upon the 13th, you're going to get a few things to do. Mostly just take a look at the new options for the characters. Thanks for your support and passion, and for your continued help and feedback as we head toward the finish line. We'll see you in the Shadowlands soon. John Haidt, executive producer of World of Warcraft. So yeah, this is a shame for some, but obviously good news for others. It's a shame for those that requested time off their work to essentially play this game, because now they're going to have another word with their boss and say, you know, that time I requested off, could I change that? And bosses don't normally like that kind of stuff. So I think overall this is the right move to make if they're definitely happy. They're not happy with where it stands currently. I think a lot of the reason why it's being delayed is obviously with the whole global situation, and on top of that, probably Torghast being so popular that they've probably made more changes to it than they originally were going to. Obviously based on feedback, so they've probably been spending a lot more time working on Torghast, which is probably the right move because I think Torghast is going to be their main draw for Shadowlands by a long shot. So with that in mind, on top of the fact that it's more difficult for them to communicate with each other in the office, I think this is a good decision overall, and I'm fine with that. I'm not in a super rush to play the expansion. Apologies to those that are though, but it will be coming out probably a month later then. They'll normally buy themselves another month, maybe 2 months if they do this kind of thing. So it's good to see them see the situation and instead of rushing the game out, just try to, you know, get it as polished as they can do, because it just makes sense. Like, one, is better for the players so they don't have to play through rubbish, and two, it's better for them because it doesn't hurt their reputation, and they, you know, so why would you want to release a game that isn't finished? So many game companies do that, and I guess they can because effectively they can still just make their money, but yeah, it's so bad. So my ideal scheduling for BC and Shadowlands, in my opinion, well, Shadowlands is obviously scheduled to be very soon. It was going to be the 27th of this month, wasn't it? But now obviously it's probably going to be more like 22nd of November or something, I would imagine. Between 22nd and November, maybe the 12th of December, probably something like that.
Get your nose clean, outsider.
Do you mind? I'm trying to discuss a little bit here. Yeah, and for Burning Crusade, I mean,
Should have kept your nose clean, outsider.
probably a couple of years from when Classic came out. So when did Classic come out? What, that was August, wasn't it? Last year. So it's probably going to be next August, would be my assumption, right? So, yeah. Good stuff. That's just a little bit of Shadowlands news for those interested. I'll try to do some more content for the Witty One channel, so this is some of it because it's stuff I'm interested in. The next video,
Kept your nose clean, outsider.
the next video I'm going to take a look at in a moment, or rather, the next piece of next topic will be the Diablo 4 news in regards to increasing the depth to their talents. So I'm just going to take a look at that in a moment now. Yeah, I'll go clean my nose. Thanks. Yeah.
Should have kept your nose clean.
Shut the hell up, bro. There's always one in there.